In our previous step, we have considered our two forward paths over there, and in our next step, we have considered our loops over there. Now we are trying to find out what seems to be the value for our delta 1, delta 2 over there. The delta 1 is directly associated with our forward path of our P1, and that value for that forward path should be our AB. Now, quite naturally, you can do feel that if what is the expression for our delta 1, if the forward path is not touching with any type of loops over there, then the expression for our delta 1 will be 1 minus of that non-touching loop over there. Now in this way, or in this current consideration, we can see that the considered forward path is touching with all those loops over there. Now quite naturally, the expression for our delta 1 should be our 1, because you can do feel that forward path that is going to be the AB, that forward path is touching with all those loops over there. Similarly, for our delta 2, that is directly associated with our forward path of our next forward path over here, which is quite naturally our P2, and that one should be, the value is A, and that forward path also do touch with all those loops over there, and quite naturally the delta 2 expression will be 1. If is quite naturally, if any type of loops that are been present that is not directly touching with that given forward path over there, then that loop will be, or that expression for delta 1 will be 1 minus that given loop over there. And in this present consideration, all those loops that are directly touched or directly connected with those given forward path over there, quite naturally the expression for our delta 1, delta 2 will be our 1. Now let us just enlist those values. For our P1 value will be our AB, the P2 value will be quite naturally our A, and let us just go to the considered part of a loop over there. The loop value for our L1 is quite naturally our minus of ABC. For our L2, the next loop, the gain for that next loop will be our minus of AB, and for that next loop for our considered part we have got the minus A. Now lastly, we have got the value for our delta 1, delta 2 over here. In this case, the delta 1 value will be 1 and the delta 2 value will be 2. Now just looking at this given forward path over there, I have enlisted those crucial values over there. The forward path for our gain will be P1 will be our AB, the P2 value will be quite naturally our A, the P2 value will be our A. Now the first loop is going to be our minus of ABC, the second loop will be our minus of AB, the third loop will be our minus of A, and the value for our delta 1, delta 2, which is enlisted over here as our delta 1 is equal to 1, delta 2 is equal to 2. Now let us just consider our Mason gain formula over there. What is that formula? Let us just write down over there. As we have already enlisted the values for our given or considered part over here, let us just consider at our last stage, which is going to be our transfer function over here. Now what is going to be the expression for our transfer function? Let us find out that one over here. Now quite naturally, the ratio for our transfer function is output divided by input, in this case ys divided by xs, which is quite naturally, what is the formulation? The formulation will be, as we have got two forward paths over there, P1 that is directly associated with our delta 1 plus P2 that is directly associated with our delta 2 divided by our delta over there. We have got the value for our P1, P2 over there, and P1 delta 1 is been known over there, P2 delta 2 is also known over there. Now let us find out what is the value for our delta. The expression for our delta will be 1 minus the summation of individual loops over there, which is quite naturally L1 plus L2 plus L3. If many other loops over there, then that will be continuing over there. In this case, we have got the three loops that are present over there. plus of two non-touching loops over there, as in this case no two non-touching loop or three non-touching loop are present over here. Now that is the end of our expression for our delta over there. As you can do feel that no other two non-touching loop, three non-touching loop or four non-touching loops are not present in this given consideration. Only the individual loops are present over here. That is why the formulation has ended over there. Now what is the expression for our delta? Let us find out. 1 minus, let us put the value for our L1, which is our minus of ABC. The next expression will be L2, which is quite natural, minus of AB. And for our L3, the expression will be our minus A. Now if you just take the common from all those expressions, take the minus common and just move that minus to the outside part of our bracket, we have got the expression as 1 plus of ABC plus of AB plus of A. And let us just put that on those given expression over there. Quite naturally, the expression for our P1 will be our AB, and the expression for our delta 1 will be 1. Okay. Now the next one should be the P2. The expression for our P2 will be A, and the expression for our delta 2 will be our once again the 1. The delta 1 will be 1, and the expression for our delta 2 will be once again the 1. Okay, this one should be our 1. Okay, P2, that is A multiplied by 1 divided by, we have just come out with our expression for our delta. Let us just put that over here, which is 1 plus of ABC plus of AB plus A. What is the final answer? The final answer will be this one, which is quite naturally our AB plus of A divided by 1 plus ABC plus AB plus A. This is going to be the final answer over here. I hope you have totally understood up to this one. If you still have any doubts, please let us know in the comment section for better understanding. Do like, do share our videos, and keep following our channel. I want to repeat this portion once again. In our previous additional problem 3 over there, the answer was wrong because of that consideration, or as we have done the mistake over there, we do require to recreate the solution statement over there, and this is going to be the final answer for our additional problem 3 over there. I hope you have totally understood up to this one. If you still have any doubts, please let us know in the comment section for better understanding. Do like, do share our videos, and keep following our channel. And just wait for my next additional problem 4 over there, which is upcoming, and just wait for that one. Thank you and goodbye. If you like my video, so what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more updates, and stay tuned to the channel. Thank you and goodbye.